Welcome to the news hour at Haske Tv. My name is Haske with the bulletin. Thanks for joining us. On the news, President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the country's refineries will bounce back. The president also lamented that the expected benefits of the compressed national gas (CNG) are largely going into the pockets of truck owners instead of being passed on to commuters. President Tinubu spoke when he received leadership of the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers (NUPEN) at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The NUPEN president, Comrade Salimon Akani Waladiti, has appealed to the president to address the casualties of workers in the oil industry. President Tinubu described NUPEN as a critical partner in the progress of the nation, recalling his commitment to removing fuel subsidy despite threats of industrial action by oil and gas workers. The federal government has called on wealthy Nigerians, philanthropists, business leaders, and corporate organizations to invest in the establishment of fire stations across the country. The Controller General of the Federal Fire Service, Adeyemi Samuel Olumude, made the call at a one-day national stakeholders summit on fire safety in Abuja. He said firefighting is a collective responsibility and stressed the need for strategically located fire stations to bring emergency response closer to communities. The Comptroller General cited fire stations established by communities and organizations in Ofa, Oyo Idenri, Bonny Island, and Bomsho as examples of such interventions. He described investment in 5 stations as an investment in lives and property. The federal government has approved the procurement of 35 additional linear accelerators to improve access to cancer treatment across the country. The machines are expected to be procured between 2027 and 2029 and will increase Nigeria's capacity to provide radiotherapy services. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Isiaq Salako, disclosed it in Abuja while receiving members of the Global Advisory Council of the National Cancer Control Plan Technical Working Group. Salako said the approval was part of its effort to strengthen cancer care under the National Cancer Control Plan 2026 to 2030. Let's take a very short break. When we return, Haske TV News will continue. Please stay with us. From that short break, if you are just joining us, this is Haske TV News with me, Farida Haq. Now the news continue. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has commenced the distribution of sensitive materials to the 30 local government areas of Osun State ahead of Saturday's governorship election. The distribution is being carried out under the supervision of the Osun Resident Electoral Commissioner, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Babalola. The exercise was earlier delayed following a federal high court judgment directing INEC to include the Social Democratic Party (SDP) on the ballot. The SDP was subsequently added to the list of 14 political parties participating in the election. A senior program manager with the Kimpat Development Initiative, a non-governmental organization, Umar Mohammed, described the arrival and distribution of the materials as encouraging. The Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union (RATAU) has honored the Director General of the Department of State Services (DSS), Oluwatosin Ajayi, for his contribution to strategic intelligence and national security. Ajayi received the Golden Era Pillar of Critical and Strategic Intelligence for National Development Award as part of activities marking RATAU's 50th anniversary. The award was presented to him in Abuja when the union's national president, Emeka Kadu, led members on the media security and strategic partnership engagement with the DSS. Kalu described President Bola Tinubu's appointment of Ajayi as DSS Director General in 2024 as putting the right person in the right position. That has been the news on Haske Television. On behalf of the production crew, my name is Farida Haq. I'm thanking you for staying with us.